Okay, so we paid a courtesy visit to Arewa Tumina from the grill house, the person that attempted the Guinness World Record. Yes, she did it for more than 100 hours of grilling. So we had a chit chat with her where we sat to discuss how she did it, how brave and how courageous she was when she embarked on that feat.
Hello guys, my name is Miracle John. I'm also known as Sarota Arewa Mina. I am the grill goddess and of course the CEO of Mina's Kitchen.
So please, Miss Miracle, can you give us a brief of how your journey started in grill making and everything that you did?
Okay, so growing up as a child, I've always indulged in selling one thing or the other to raise money for upkeep, just to keep body and soul together. I remember over the years as a child, I've sold groundnuts, I've sold sugar cane, I've sold corn, I've sold later as I grew up, I've sold things like shoes, handmade shoes, bags, I've sold wrappers, and somewhere along the line I picked up food. I remember my first encounter with food was home economics in school. But the first place I really learned baking was from my church, Holiday Bible School. Yes, I remember we were taught how to bake by our pastor's wife. And then I picked interest, and then I started to pay more attention to it, and I was more deliberate. Over the years, I've picked more skills through apprenticeship under different people.
And now there been discouragement, criticism, because I know a lot of creative, or would I say a lot of people that want to do things like you do, because you do a lot of things. I know a lot of people will come as want to support all this. So I want you to tell us, how has it been with you over the years?
Okay, like in the case of anything that is worthwhile and meaningful, you always find people that will tell you why you should not do what you should do. Life will give you reasons not to do what you want to do. Friends, family, even friend enemies. So you have to make up your mind that, okay, this is what I want to do. And there are things I started doing earlier as a child. Some of them I don't do them anymore because I've outgrown them, of course. I've grown from that point. Alright? But there has never been any point where I've really wanted to do something and people told me not to do that or here. Because whatever you find me doing is because I'm passionate about it. I'm not in the business of taking up things that I'm not passionate about. I remember one time I was very passionate about music. I did music for a lot of years. And then later I started writing. Over the years I've written for different purposes. Alright. Now people don't really know that I actually even write scripts or something. It's something that I just do on my own. But I write a lot. Alright. So I've written books. Alright. Some of them have not been published, but people always give you why you cannot do what you want to do. When I started learning how to bake, I had a lot of reasons why I would not be, because of course I didn't have money to go to a proper culinary school. In fact, my best friends, their dad sent them to a catering school. They learned to bake. So anytime they give them assignment to come and do at home, they had an oven at home. I will now run and go to their house so that as they are doing it, I will learn.
You understand? She did a Guinness World Record marathon stuff. So please, you are going to tell us about it. How did it start? How did it go? All in general, please. Can you give us a brief about your Guinness record feat?
Okay, so I remember when Hilda Basi decided to make her record attempt. Me, myself, and my friends were watching online. We were hyping her. We were sharing. And then some of my friends in Kaduna started tagging me and saying, Miracle, you know you can do this thing. We'll see you do stuff days on end. So we know that you can do this thing. You have the energy. Do it now. I was not taking it serious. I was just laughing. Do you get? Because already I had a plan. I was in Abuja. The plan was to work, save up, come and reopen my kitchen that I closed before leaving for NYSC. You know, after that time and after I had lost money, I was depressed. I remember that day I was very sad and some thoughts were coming to my mind. Unhappy thoughts, sad thoughts, unholy thoughts. And then I remember for like 30 minutes I was making one prayer. Leave me not in temptation, but deliver me from evil. That was the only line I was praying in my heart. I was saying, God, help me. And then Like after about 30 minutes, I was praying that prayer. A call came into my phone. It was my friend Sarah, the arbiter, and I started bringing up the topic again about Guinness World Record. So around the time that I heard that did hers, so I think some of the posts started popping up. So she now asked me again. I told her that okay, I will check the site and I'll get back to her. And then after the call, I was thinking about it, and then a voice now told me that so if you have lost your money for business, doesn't mean that you have lost your senses too. What do you have to lose if you do the Guinness World Record? Even if you fail, what do you have to lose? You're already at the bottom now, are you not?
I have nothing to lose.
So I have nothing to lose. So I went on their site that day. I scouted. I was looking for what to do. I didn't want to do cookie-ton because, of course, a lot of people are doing it.
Yeah.
So I was checking what else do I know how to do. I also know that a lot of people wanted to bake because I've seen a few of it.
Yeah.
So I was checking and I came across grilling. And I saw grill-a-thon. The last time somebody attempted was 2014. The person name was Jan Brief. A South African and a US citizen. He had grilled for 80 hours. And I said, 80 hours. I can do 100 hours now. Because I've grilled for 4 days before. So I know that I can do it. And now I said, okay, I'll apply for that. And now sent in the application. They now sent me response mail that I should wait for their official acceptances. So I was now waiting. And I told her, the moment I told her, she now said, yeah, come, let's go to so please, let's go and talk about the venue. Let's start telling them. When I went there and I told them, that's okay, so that's official letter and bring it. Went back with official letter. Then in the acceptance mail now came. And then we now started preparing in earnest to start sending messages to people, telling them. As I plan for that thing, we had 2 budgets. One was like 10 million, the other was 30 million. And we're working on the budget because, of course, meat is not cheap. We are going to be using charcoal. You need steady light, venue and all. I didn't have one naira guy. I was flat on my face. But somehow, in my heart, I just felt a very strong conviction that God was telling me to do it. Till the time that they are saying tomorrow they will do, what we had was not enough to take us completely. If we are going to grill in earnest, unless we want to manage it, to not take us over 24 hours.
Wow.
And then it happened. People now started showing up. Help started coming from places that I did not expect. Even the venue, getting the venue was a miracle. I applied 3 places before the one I got. This last one, I didn't even write any official application. My godfather just took me to a man. The man said we should come by one back because he had a train to catch 2 o'clock, I think, to Abuja. I went there. We did not talk for up to 15 minutes. He said he just wants to know one thing. Am I sure I'm going to be qualified? If they put their hand in that thing, I must do it and finish it. Then I told him that so long as it's within my power, unless it's now money or something, but say everything there, I can deliver. The man I said, okay, anything that I need there, we'll make sure that I will get it.
Wow.
So that was how I did. I remember on the morning we were looking for money to pay for inverter so that our light doesn't trip off. I sent a message to one of my big brothers and I remember that they said how much is. I told him 100k per day. We needed 500k. That morning he said, okay, send me 200k. He said before the end I'll send you. That was it though. Before I know help started coming. By the time we were done, I did not owe one person 1 naira.
Wow.
I did not owe any person 1 naira. I would say Grill Accord was a success. It was a very big success. Now I might not have gotten the acknowledgement that I hoped I would get. My state might have acted blind to what I've done, but it doesn't matter because I've proven it to myself, to those who doubted, and I've given hope to a lot of people who are from disadvantaged backgrounds like myself and are doubting themselves of doing anything truly remarkable. Now, whether I'm awarded the Guinness World Record certificate or not, there's nobody that can take it away from me that I grilled for 110 hours. I did it. The evidence is there. I have it on hard drive. I have it on the internet. if the accountant would have done incredible things, whether I was given a certificate or not, I've been for 110 hours, and there's no record of anybody anywhere that has done it. So it is enough for me. Someday, if I go somewhere and they ask me, can you work under pressure? That is enough evidence to show that I can work under pressure.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I've proven it. I've broken the record. It doesn't matter whether or not I'm awarded.
What are you going to be expecting for it? What project are you working on? What are you cooking for us?
Okay, I think for now, the biggest project I'm looking forward to doing is the Kaduna Grill Festival. The whole idea behind it is to bring grillers together to showcase the Arewa and Nigerian grill culture. That's the entire idea behind it. I hope that in a couple of years, because of course it's something I want to do annually. Alright, so my message to anyone that is watching me, or what I would have told my younger self, is have a purpose. Grab one thing that you know that you can do no matter what, and hold on to it. You'll find out that no matter what life throws at you, that thing is your anchor. That thing will always bring you back. Like, whether you rotate, you'll find out that you will always come back. Your goal is one reason to always wake up, one reason to always pursue, one reason to always fight. Because, of course, the world will fight you. People will fight you. People that don't even know you will hate you for no just cause, because you are doing what you are meant to do. Some people will hate you because their own nothing in their life is working, and it's not your fault. But they don't care. They just see that your own is working, and they don't even care to pay attention to the sacrifices you are paying. They just know that your own is working, your own is not working. People will beat you, regardless of what it is. Have one goal, one purpose that will pull you out of bed in the morning, that will make you willing to fight. I hope that this message is enough for you to pursue purpose, to have a focus, to have a pivot, something that keeps you grounded. That's my word.
In the next few years, let's say in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see you?
In the next 5 to 10 years, Mina's Kitchen Farm should have grown enough to transport foods across state borders and even maybe outside Nigeria. In the next few years, Mina's Kitchen should have launched her spice brand. In the next few years, I'm looking forward to have been able to own a ranch. Alright? All the things, the dreams that I've had, is that one day Mina's Kitchen becomes an international brand that is feeding thousands, millions of people. Right? So that is where I see myself in the next couple of years.
John hits the 100-hour mark of non-stop grilling. This is a remarkable feat of endurance and determination. And just as I suspected, Miracle is going to be exceeding with 10